Whether it's RAXX or DM, I don't care what they say because Diablo is headed in the right direction. Diablo 4 is headed in the right direction. So let me play this video. This is a 7-minute video. We're going to talk about it, but we believe Diablo is headed in the right direction. We're excited.
The construct has so much going on.
New quest lines, new legendary items, new unique items, new mechanics.
All right, so new quest line, cool. We'll get that done quick. New legendary items, 7 new legendary aspects, 6 new uniques. I love that.
Mechanics, challenges, and more.
New mechanics, which you'll see in a second. New mechanics, we want that too. That is fantastic. It's a good video.
In the construct, you learn of a wondrous place beneath the sands of Kyrgyzstan, filled with untold treasure.
Kyrgyzstan.
All who seek this treasure never return. Those that do return are haunted, or worse yet, possessed. You seek out this place to put an end to whatever's lurking there.
Following a lead, you discover a sprawling network of underground vaults. It houses the Loom, a priceless apparatus built long ago by the brilliant mages Zoltan Kuhl and Ayuzhan of Chaldeum to shape the elements and build tools to serve humanity.
While exploring the network, you rescue Ayuzhan, only to discover that the demon Malphus has taken over the Loom to create its own private hell.
Malphus is a servant of Diablo. He is unlike other demons we've encountered in Diablo 4. He's shapeless, manipulates others, takes on forms other than his own.
He has possessed one of Zoltan Kuhl's prized constructs.
And you must work.
Okay, how sick does that look? That is badass. That looks really good. The graphics are gonna be sweet. I'm excited about that.
With Ayuzhan to explore the vaults, gain access to the Loom, and defeat Malphus.
This season introduces constructs. These elementally powered monsters.
Those look cool too. What up? Look at all these little elements on all these little constructs running around, these seneschal constructs. Oh my gosh.
By Ayuzhan and Zoltan to protect and maintain the Loom. Fortunately, Malphus has taken control of them and twisted them to his liking. They're powered by various different elements, giving them different abilities and strengths and weaknesses. You'll also find them, of course, in the vaults themselves, protecting the many treasures within. As players engage with the storyline of the Season of the Construct, they're going to come across a broken version of the Seneschal during the quest line. The Seneschal is a special construct.
That's our boy. That's our Seneschal. That's the one we're going to be getting.
That was built to command the other constructs based on Ayuzhan's and Zoltan's direction. Ayuzhan of Chaldeum repairs the Seneschal to follow your orders.
The Seneschal construct is your companion. It's a rebuilt construct that will accompany you throughout the season. Your construct's power will grow along with you. The Seneschal construct has many different abilities that can complement the player's build. It can deal damage, crowd control monsters, or even support you directly.
So the cool thing about these companions is it could do everything. It could support you. It could do damage on its own. It could crowd control. It could buff you. This is good stuff. This is headed in the right direction. We're doing good things here.
By healing you or providing you a damage bonus. Magical stones are the...
All right, so we see this picture right here. We like this. We like the inventory. It's a special, its own tab, right? So you're gonna be able to click the tuning stone tab. You're gonna have a governing stone tab. So there's 27 total, and you're gonna have separate tabs for it, so it's not gonna take up inventory space, which is fantastic. Looks like we can level them all the way up to 10. We put 2 governing stones in, boom, boom, and then we put 3 tuning stones in each to kind of support each governing stone, but those also could support your player.
The key to customizing and empowering you.
All right, so let's look at this one for example. Support duration skills have increased duration by 4.4 seconds. Okay, this is gonna be so much fun to play around with. Do different builds. This is exciting stuff.
Your construct. They are primarily found in vaults.
So let's see, we got another one.
Stones from the season quest line, and you get tuning stones from playing through the seasonal content.
All right, so we can see there, level up to 10. It's kind of like a glyph, or a vampiric power. You leveled them up, but it's up to 10. That's pretty impressive. So you're probably gonna, you might even have some stones that you don't want to level up. That's the key. Like, there was Metamorphosis and a vampiric power. You didn't want to level it up all the way because then you could get more mana regain. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that stuff too. Little hidden things, man. We'll find them. We are gonna find them.
Content. A governing stone is a core construct ability, while a tuning stone is a singular modification for any number of governing stones.
As players are progressing through the season of the construct and they're leveling up their seneschal, adding new abilities and improving them, they're going to find abilities that are going to deal damage to packs of monsters, to single monsters, and also abilities that are just focused on buffing the power of the player themselves, so that players have different options as they're progressing through the season.
Yeah, I seen that there's some of these stones are gonna apply vulnerable, so then you're gonna save glyph point, or you're gonna save paragon points. There's gonna be so many things that you're gonna be able to do with these things.
One cool ability is Auto Defense. Auto Defense summons a magical barrier around your construct that shoots down enemy projectiles. Another cool ability that your construct has is Focus Fire. It is a channeled ray of fire that can chain to multiple enemies.
So that's cool right there. We talked about Talrash's ring. You're gonna able to utilize some of these effects, like the burn effect. Oh snap, we might not have to use Firebolt enchant anymore. We could burn. Let them burn. Oh, that's so good.
Use combinations of tuning stones to transform a seemingly simple skill into something truly.
Oh, that looks sweet right there. Look at that. Look at the blaze. That AoE damage. Knock them all down. I'm just gonna sit back and let my Seneschal just wreck everybody. PvP? Oh my gosh. PvP might be actually fun. Let's go.
Vaults are seasonal dungeons that are filled with a high concentration of deadly traps, where you can farm for the magic stones for your seneschal construct.
She's excited
You
too.
can find
Maybe
the
she
entrances
plays.
in different zones of Sanctuary. When the player enters a vault, they are met in a familiar area of Sanctuary. Then, the player teleports to the vault proper, encountering great challenges. Vaults not only have our new construct family in them, but also new traps built for this season.
I like the trap idea. I like that rather than just going into a AOZ and trying to clear everything out and do billions of damage, you actually have to have some strategy here. So like, I like the strategy. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good time.
Players are going to discover many new hazards inside these vault spaces. You know, whether it is spinning pillars shooting out flames or other traps. Players need to stay on their toes while they're progressing through these vaults in order to stay alive.
Each vault culminates in a gauntlet of true skill. Players must avoid traps while fighting waves of enemies and a powerful elite. If you survive that, the traps will turn off and the treasure room is revealed.
Give me the loot. Let's get excited about loot. That's what we're bringing back. I talked about that. We need something to get excited about loot.
If you get hit by a trap, you lose 1 stack of Zoltan's warding.
All right, do not get hit by traps. It looks like you get 3 stacks of Zoltan's warding when you enter. Okay, so you have to get a Pearl of Warding to enter the vault, and then you get 3 stacks of Zoltan's warding, and then if you get hit by a trap, you lose a stack and you get less loot.
Zoltan's warding is a special buff players can get by interacting with the statue of Zoltan Cool when they enter a vault, if they have a Pearl of Warding. Ward-woven chests are special chests players can interact with at the end of a vault if they have enough stacks of Zoltan's warding left over. If a player has more than 1 stack, they can open a rare ward-woven chest. Those have even better rewards. This season introduces our...
Hopefully those are 925. That's what we're looking for, that 925 gear. It was a little bit hard to get maxed out gear on season 2 because Duriel was the only way you get 925. They did say that tier 90 content and above will drop 925 gear more frequently.
first stationary boss in Diablo 4.
This is going to be a fight against...
Oh, a stationary boss. So this dude's not moving, but everything around you will be more difficult. Look at the map size. That is very zoomed out. I wonder if it's going to like zoom out when you enter it. So that's kind of cool.
This massive protective golem meant to watch over the vaults. The Malthus, once again, has managed to corrupt and control.
Because it's stationary, it gives us the opportunity to include some of the season's new traps into the arena. This presents a lot of unique and new mechanics for the players to navigate and fight.
The player is going to need to bring all of their skills and abilities to bear as they try to destroy and fight off these Malthus-controlled constructs. They're also going to make good use of their own Seneschal, make sure they remain upgraded in the fights to come.
Sir. Yes, sir.
The Gauntlet is a new fixed seed nonlinear dungeon where players have a fixed amount of time to achieve high scores by proving their might. Any player who unlocks World Tier 4, Torment Mode, can compete in the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet starts several weeks into the season of the construct. At the beginning of each week, a new Gauntlet replaces the current one. Unlike other dungeons, every time you and other players enter the Gauntlet that week, it will be exactly the same. Same monster positions, same affixes, everything.
We knew about that. We knew everything's going to be the same. It's going to be a fair playing ground for everyone. I like that.
This makes it a fair competition. Additionally,
Oh,
monsters
really?
within the
Okay.
Gauntlet start at level 100. This is meant to test your fully leveled up and geared out build. It's highly replayable, enabling a broad set of player choices. Players can try different classes and strategies for achieving high scores. Leaderboards are a place
Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, so you got what level you are, you got your name, and then you got the score you got and the date that it was. So that's like for Barbarian right there. It's showing. Okay, I like that.
for top players to compete with one another in the Gauntlet. These reset each week when a new Gauntlet appears. There are solo leaderboards for each class, as well as party leaderboards that vary with party size. And of course, there are a set of leaderboards just for hardcore players too. But some players may not be ready for that type of play.
So there is a ladder as well. Let's hear about
We've
that.
created goals for them as well. Each leaderboard has a ladder that you climb to reach it. Each rung of the ladder awards a seal that you can show off. And when you earn the seal of the worthy, you'll be ready for leaderboard competition. Can't wait to see you in
Nice.
Sanctuary.
They said several weeks before the Gauntlet comes out, which there's a lot of controversy around this and whatever. That it feels fine. The reason why is because the only people that would be at the top of the leaderboards are the people that could play the game 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day. Those would be the only people, and for a while. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's why they want to make it a fair playing ground. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But also it could be that there are some tweaks that they want to, make sure that it is very, very good, because I'm assuming that this is something that's staying. This is not something that is a season 3 mechanic or something like that. This is something that's going to be in Diablo now. So we're going to see gauntlets in future seasons, and it's going to be very competitive. So excited about January 23rd. I actually took off the next day of work, so I do work on the 23rd, but then I'll be off. I'll be live streaming. So I was just joking around about these two guys. And we got Diab over there and RAXX over there or whatever. And those guys are great. I've been watching them for a long time. I wish they were a little bit more excited about Diablo 4 Season of Construct, because I am. And we're going to be playing it, and we're going to be having a good time showing off, showcasing a lot of the different builds, a lot of the different, events and different things you could do in this new Season of Construct. Season 3 coming our way. We are less than 7 days away. Okay. Love it. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that sub button. We are going for 1,000 subs before this begins, before the Season of Construct begins. We are going to eat 2-foot-long Subway subs on that day because of 1,000 subs, because hopefully we could get there. That would be freaking amazing. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.